How did your psycho ex become so obsessed with you they ruined their own life? I broke up with Vanessa after 8 months because she got too intense. She'd text me 40 times a day, show up at my apartment unannounced, and once drove 3 hours to crash my friend's birthday party because I didn't invite her. When I finally ended things, she cried for 2 hours in my living room, then left without saying a word. I thought that was the end of it. For the first month after the breakup, Vanessa went completely silent. No texts, no calls, no social media stalking that I could detect. My friend said I got lucky that she'd moved on. Then I started noticing her car. It was parked outside my gym on a Tuesday morning. Same silver Honda, same license plate. But Vanessa never went to gyms. She used to complain about how much I worked out. I figured it was a coincidence until I saw her car outside my office building 3 days later. Then outside the coffee shop I went to every Saturday. Then in my apartment complex parking lot at 2 a.m. on a Wednesday. But here's the weird part. Vanessa never approached me, never tried to talk. She'd just be there, sitting in her car, staring straight ahead like she was waiting for something. When I'd walk past, she wouldn't even look at me. It was like I wasn't the point. My roommate Jake said I should get a restraining order, but I wasn't sure what I'd even report. She wasn't threatening me, wasn't contacting me, wasn't doing anything illegal. She was just existing in the same spaces I existed in. Then things got stranger. Vanessa got a job at the marketing firm 2 floors below my office. I found out when I saw her in the building elevator wearing a visitor badge, then a week later with a permanent ID. She'd quit her job as a school counselor, a career she'd spent 6 years building, to work entry-level marketing in my building. She started going to my gym. I'd see her on the treadmill, but she'd barely use it, just walk slowly for 5 minutes, then leave. She joined my rock climbing group, showed up to the Monday night session, and signed the waiver, even though she'd told me 100 times that heights terrified her. But she never climbed, just sat in the corner on her phone. My friends started asking why my ex was following me around, and I didn't have an answer because Vanessa's behavior didn't make sense for someone who wanted me back. She never tried to talk to me, never smiled or waved. She'd look right through me like I was invisible. Then I started hearing things about her life falling apart. My friend Casey, who knew Vanessa from college, told me Vanessa had stopped showing up to family dinners. Her parents were worried. She'd canceled her vacation plans, stopped posting on Instagram. Her best friend Sophia called me, asking if I knew what was wrong with Vanessa because she'd been ignoring everyone's messages for weeks. I checked Vanessa's social media, and it was bizarre. She'd deleted every photo of herself, every post. Her Instagram was just empty now, like she was erasing her entire identity. Her Facebook showed she'd quit the marketing job after only 3 weeks. Someone commented asking if she was okay, and she'd replied, "Just making room for what matters." I saw her at the grocery store on a Sunday, and she looked terrible, like she hadn't slept in days. Her hair was greasy, pulled back in a messy bun. She was wearing clothes I recognized as mine, or at least clothes that looked exactly like things I owned. A gray hoodie I had, black jeans in the same style, even the same brand of sneakers. She saw me staring and smiled for the first time since the breakup. Not a warm smile, something else. Then she turned and walked away. That night, Jake told me he'd seen Vanessa's car parked outside our building every single night for the past 2 weeks. He'd been tracking it. She'd show up around midnight and sit there until 4 or 5 a.m., then leave. He wanted to call the cops, but I said, wait, because something about this didn't feel like obsession. It felt like something else entirely. 2 days later, I got a call from Detective Morrison. He said he needed to ask me some questions about Vanessa Hayes and whether I'd noticed any unusual behavior recently. When I asked why, his answer made everything click into place. The rest of the story is on my channel or linked below.